Hey, this is Ken Finnick at Capital Advantage Tutoring. Like that. It's time for another way too fast rundown on bid versus ask. So to pass the Series 7 exam and the SIE exam, you will need to know the difference between a bid and an ask. In a nutshell, before I even do the little pictures, bid is where people want to buy it. Ask is where people want to sell it. So if you want to buy it, you have to buy it where people are willing to sell it, right? I mean, that makes sense. You can't buy it where no one's willing to sell it. So that's why they always say buy at the ask and sell at the bid. It's easy stuff. Let's get going. Okay, so here's just a basic, let's put this over here, make it look good. Catch Tutoring, my company, let's say it went public. And these are, MM is market makers. Market makers are broker dealers that their job is to bid and offer all day in a certain stock. They have a lot of rules, which don't have to worry about this on this exam. The main rule you do have to know is that if you're a market maker in a stock, you have to be publishing quotes to buy and sell reasonable to the inside market within like 4% of the inside market at all times from 9:30 a.m. till 4 p.m. That's your main rule, and minimum of 100 shares if it's on an exchange like NASDAQ. Now, the bid is where people want to buy it, and the ask is where people want to sell it. So here are the bids. We have market maker A bidding 25.10, market maker B bidding 25.08, market maker C bidding 25.01. So which one of these do you think has the best chance of buying stock? Who wants to be the most aggressive? Yes, you're right. So this is the highest bid. So that's one of the things of the inside market is the highest bid, and the other side is the lowest ask. So we're going to do the same thing. Which one of these? Is it this one, or this one? You guessed it. It's this one. Okay, so that's the lowest ask. So the inside market is now 25.10 by 25.40. So this is the highest price at this snapshot in time right now that anyone's willing to pay, and that this is the lowest price anyone is willing to sell at this moment in time. Doesn't mean 2 seconds later it could change, but right now, this is the inside market. So if you want to buy stock, you can buy it from people willing to sell it, and they're willing to sell it at 25.40, so that's where you buy it. If you want to sell stock, well, you can sell it where people are willing to buy it, so you have to sell it there. I mean, think about it. So if you entered an order to buy 100 shares, I mean, I didn't put prices in here yet, amounts in here yet, but I will, buy 100 shares at 25.30. Okay, so let's think about this. You walk into here and say, I want to buy 100 shares, and I'm willing to pay 25.30. Okay. So the computer goes, okay, 25.30 is what you're willing to pay. We look, no, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work. And no, that doesn't work. So there's no one willing to sell it at your price, so you can't buy it. But you're now the best bid, which means anyone who wants to sell it will come to you first because you're higher than any of these. So let's say you sent this order to market maker C. They would update your quote and say, okay, we have viewer willing to pay 25.30. So now that's the new best price. So this will go down here, and now our inside market is now 25.30 by 25.40. It's just tightened up a little bit. Still nothing's happening. So if you want to buy it, you still have to pay 25.40, and if you sell it, you still have to sell it at 25.30. That's the inside market. That's most of it. Now the market makers, they always say the market makers buy at the bid and sell at the ask. It's not that they get to violate the rules. It's that they're more likely to buy because they're sitting there posting that they're willing to pay this price. So market maker C is the most likely person to buy stock because they have the highest price out there. They're saying, hey, I'm willing to pay 25.30, and that's what we're doing. And these are all limit orders, okay? Because a market order would just get executed against either the offer if it's a buy or the bid if it's a sell. That's all it is. It's nothing crazier than that. It's actually very simple. Now let's change it up. So we have the inside market. Okay, so this is what a level 1 would look like a little bit. I'm going to change it up and show you what it really looks like. But, so this is showing the inside market. This is showing the highest bid and the lowest ask. It's not saying who it is. It's just telling you that it's there. Now these numbers down here, this tells you how many shares are wanted. In this case, it's 500. But guys, it looks like 5. No, because it's 5 round lots. Each round lot is 100 shares. So this is really 500. Okay, that's really for 500 shares. It's just quicker to write it the other way. Now, this one, you add 2 zeros onto it. So this is really for 1,000 shares or 10 round lots. So if you want to buy stock at 40 you can buy up to 1,000 shares at $25.40. And if you want to sell stock at $25.30, you can sell up to 500 shares there. Now, if you want to buy more than that, you can try, and maybe this person offering will do it. And understand something. This may be more than one person offering. This could be 5 people offering 200 shares each. They just aggregated. This could be, one person doing 300 and one person doing 200. On the inside market, also known as the NBBO, which is what you'll see with the level 1, you don't know who's bidding or offering. You just know that that's how much is wanted at that price. This could be one offer or 10. This could be up to 5, really. The most you could have is 5 because the minimum is 100 shares. That's bid and ask. That's the inside offer. Now we talk about level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1, this is how a quote will look. Okay, so this is a level 1 quote. It shows you the name of the company, the bid, the ask, the bid amount, the offer amount. So this, if you remember from the previous one, this is representing this $25.30 bid for 500 and 1,000 offered at $25.40. So really, it's almost like you're just taking this and placing a bow here. This X just means buy. So this represents this bid ask. Always remember bid ask as your bid ask or bid ask to remember the bid ask order. This is telling you how much it's up or down since the close. So if they ask you, say if it's let's put a last in here. Let's say it's trading at $25.31. Let's just say it did. Say the last sale is $25.31, and it says it's up by a nickel. That means it closed. I hope I can do the math right. It closed at $25.26 last night. So it's up 5 cents since the close last night. And this is the volume on the day. How many shares have traded on the day? That's level 1. Okay, so this is a level 2. Level 2 looks like this. See, here's the stock. Here's the last sale. Here's the how many buy orders. Now, down here, level 2 is different than level 1 because it shows you all the people bidding and offering. Arca, Philadelphia, Edgar, Bats, New York Stock Exchange, Timber, Susquehanna, Morgan Stanley, Goldman, First Boston, Maxim. The left side are all the bidders. Look, all these things here, all the bidders, they're buying. You have however many shares. Say it's 10,000, 11,000. It keeps changing. But this number up here is adding up all these numbers at 39.43. This is the bid side. And over here, we're showing that it keeps changing because these are all the offers at 44 cents. So the bid is 43. The offer is at 44. So this is changing to show you how many shares are offered. But you see that it doesn't tell you who's offered. It just tells you how many. This part tells you who's offering. Up here, the level 1 just shows you how much at a certain price. And the level 1, again, only shows you how much at the immediate highest bid, lowest ask. Level 2, you get to see all the other prices all the way out, and you get to see who's offering. Over here, down here, these are all the trades. This is called the tape, as you're seeing it happen. All these little codes mean a bunch of different things, okay? So this shows you how high it is on the day, how low it's on the day, stuff like that. The percentage between the spread between the bid and the ask. That's all this is showing. So level 2 shows you all the buyers at all the prices. Level 2 shows you all the sellers at all the prices. Then we have level 3, which is for market makers, which allows the market makers to enter quotes. Like, here, like down here, Maximum, they're bidding, 36.34 and offering at 42.66. They're pretty far away from the market, but they actually, their machine will have a little thing that says enter quote, update quote, and they can actually put quotes in and change the markets. So that's most of it. That is the quote system. That's the different levels. Bid ask. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll try to do more.